to the transaction table. So we have executed the the author table and the book table is this. Then we're going to execute this and insert into uh, borrower. So we execute this one. As you can see, executed. Then this one is the transaction. The transaction column. Execute this. Okay. So what? All right. So now that we have finished inserting data into the table, so what are we going to do next? What we are going to do now is to try to solve the problem that we wanted to solve. The first problem we want to solve is to query to find all fantasy books. The books that the books that are fantasy, the genre is fantasy. We want to select all the books. We want to find out all the books that the genre is fantasy among all the books. So how do we do that? So to find out the books that the genre is fantasy, we will now here select uh, all from books from books. Then the condition is that where the genre 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 of the book is equal to fantasy. Fantasy. So we want to see all the books that the genre is fantasy. Then remember this fantasy, we are writing it as a variable, not as an alphabet, not as a digit number. So for us to tell people that this fantasy is not a number or a digit, so we have to apply this hyphen. So what the hyphen is applied here is telling equal that the fantasy is an alphabet. It's not a digit. It's not a digit data. So it is an alphabet. So once we have this, then we'll now run it with execute. So you can see the result. We have two books that the genre is fantasy. You can see it. So that is number one question to find all fantasy books. The number two question is to query to find out the list of books by British authors. So how do we go about it? We'll now say select book. Wow. Then we say from book from book. have to use small letters. I use capital letters for all command words. I use capital letters, but the information or data or fields I use small letters so that to differentiate the command word and the field or the column and the data entered, so that if I work on this project, maybe by tomorrow or next, I'm not available to work on this project again, and another person came in to continue from where I stopped, so that it will be easier for the person to differentiate the command and the data and the data, the fields that I use, so that it will be easier for the person to understand the meaning and the procedure of my coding. So from this now, I said select books. From books, we'll now join authors, authors on book B, book dot author I, which will be equal to the author dot author ID. So what this statement means, it says select books all in books. Then from books, join authors on books dot author ID. That is from books join author. That is the connection, the link between books table and the author table. Now, if you are telling him to join the author ID from the books table should be equal to the author ID from the author table. So this is a connection or a link between the two tables we have, the books table and the author table. So the condition for this joining is that where authors dot nationality where authors dot nationality is equal to birthday. So select books dot all in books. If you look at it now, all that is in books. Then from books, join authors on books.authors ID equal to authors.author ID. So if I like, instead of writing this books info, I can say B dot, then I can say A dot, can use B dot authors ID and A dot authors ID. And if I use this dot authors ID, I will have to indicate it here that books will be B. You see it now? The book will be B, but I don't want to use that. So in case you see some SQL statement saying B dot author or B dot any other table or field, you know that B is talking about representing books. It's just a representation of books. So, but I don't want to use that now. So I will say books. We will do that in another example. I will say books dot author, then author, author dot author ID. So this statement will now find out where the author, the nationality of the author is British. So it's going to give us, we are querying to find out the list of books by a British author. So this statement will give us all the books that the author are from British, are from Britain. So to run this statement now, you see we have two books here that the authors are from the Britain. One is The Habit, the other one is Murder in the Orient Express. So these two books are the books who the author are from Britain. So that's from the question number 2. Then question number 3, to find books borrowed by a specific borrower. So how do we find out the book by a specific borrower? If we want to find a specific borrower, so for instance now, let's say we want to find this borrower. It's on the borrower table now. From the borrower table, we have two borrowers here. The data, the borrower, we have two borrowers. We have Michael Brown and Emil Johnson. So we want to find the books that were borrowed by a borrower, Michael Brown. So how do we find that? For instance, if we have a lot of data from different years where we want to query to know the number of books by Michael Brown. So we can use this statement to now find out the number of books by a specific borrower. So how do we do it? We first select books, or then we say from transaction. From the transaction, join books on transaction, transaction dot borrower ID equal to book dot book ID. Join again, borrower, borrower on on transaction dot borrower ID equal to borrower borrower dot borrower ID. the condition is where borrower dot borrower ID is equal to what? Let's go to borrower table. The borrower, where borrower table, on the borrower table, that the borrower ID is equal to, let's say, 4. That is Michael Brown. So where the borrower dot borrow ID. So the condition is where borrower dot the borrow ID. Okay, let's go to borrower table. The borrow ID, we want to find Michael Brown, for instance. I want to get the books borrowed by Michael Brown. So the borrower ID of Michael Brown, the borrower's ID of Michael Brown is 4. Look at this borrow ID. So the borrow ID is 4. So the condition becomes where borrowers dot borrow ID is equal to 4. You see now? So where is the true date? So the number of books, the books borrowed by 4 is what? Murder on the Orient Express. So the book borrowed by Michael Brown is what? Murder on the Orient Express. So this is the book borrowed by Michael Brown. So if, for instance, we can say, let the borrower, the condition becomes, let the condition becomes where borrower dot name equal to Michael Brown or Emil Johnson. Let's say for instance, Emil Johnson equal to Emil Johnson. So let's see the books borrowed by Emil Johnson. See the books borrowed by Emil Johnson. That is the Hobbit, and the genre of the book is fantasy, published here, and the price is $15. So this is how you find out the books borrowed by a specific borrower. So we have seen how to find books borrowed by a specific borrower, just as we demonstrated with Emil Johnson. So what next? The next thing for us to do is to answer this question to find books borrowed but not yet returned. And how do we do that? We're going to say select the book dot title comma borrower table dot name borrower table dot name comma transaction dot borrower date borrower date comma transaction dot return date return date. Then from books B, represented by B, we join transaction represented allowance represented by T on book dot book ID is equal to T transaction dot book ID. Join borrower PR represented by PR on transaction dot borrower ID equal to borrower dot borrower ID. Where the transaction dot return date is not or equal to is not and and T dot borrower ID or T dot borrower date is less than date at bracket 1 minus 1 get date close. So what is this statement saying? So we are trying to find out book borrowed but not yet returned. So we are going to select book title from book table, name from borrower table, borrower date from transaction table, return date from transaction table, from book represented by D. Join transaction T on book ID in book table equal to book ID in transaction table. Join borrowers represented by BR on borrower ID in transaction table equal to borrower ID on borrowers table. Where the transaction dot return date is null and T dot borrower date is greater than is less than date add in bracket month minus one date date. So what is this statement saying? Or this statement get date add one minus date dot get date. This statement uh date add is a statement that support server will use to add or subtract a specific time interval to a date. So in this case, the time interval is month because you can see here month. So the time interval in this case is month, as this minus one means subtraction of a month. You understand? So here we are subtracting the month from the previous month. So our get date is also a function in SQL that returns the current date and time. So once we run this statement now, we're going to run this statement so that you see. So we have Michael Brown is the one that borrowed this book, Mother on the Orient Express, and the return date is not, as yet not returned. He has not yet to return this book. So this is how to use SQL to answer this question, and I believe you will understand step by step process as you view this video, then learn from it. You will keep on subscribe and like and share the video so that you keep getting more content from me. My next one, the next video I'm going to put here will be on financial domain, which is one of the popular domain used in data analysis. Okay, thank you for now. I'll see you later.